ultimately it's good to get my butt kicked, right? It's good to see that these things aren't magic. They win, but there's no magic behind it. You got to have the dice have got to help you out a little bit here. And again, given the disaster that you just saw, right? Out of all those rolls there, all those 7 4s and 10s out of the last 15 rolls. If you look at, oh my God, 314, we're gonna go bankrupt here twice. Are we gonna do this twice, really? Really? All right, let's go back to what I want to talk to today, which is going to be the Reaper strategy. Love this strategy. Love it so much. It's a deep bankroll strategy, and I want to make sure we're clear about this. It's a deep bankroll strategy. I'm going to play it here in a minute. Very simply, right? It's a 1 unit don't pass. It's 2 units on the lay 4, lay 10, right? You're hammering the 7, right? The come out 7s don't matter, right? Come out 11 will suck, but the come out 7s don't matter. We're going to go up a unit on all the bets when we lose. We're going to go down a unit on all the bets when we win. The trouble with that part of it, Waylon, is that you really can't go up a unit on the don't pass if you knock off a 4 or a 10. You're kind of stuck in that situation. The next roll out, you'd have to go back up. So you're kind of like a delayed roll on the don't pass. But I'm going to play this straight up for a minute, and then I'm going to play it again. I may even just add it in. I may just go parlay press the don't, like I love to do. And we may add some come bets to it. Waylon and I were talking yesterday. Let's try some come bets and see if come bets can work in this thing. It's not really going to be a horseman style thing, but you've got this hammering of the 7. Couple of come bets to get the right side fixation done. Make it a little bit of a hybrid, but I think that's the kind of thing that you might do with your wins, right? Get a 7 early. You got 3 75-hour or 3 25-hour chips coming back to you. Maybe put 1 or 2 of those in the come. Reinvest some of that. So let's give it a shot. Now, I am going to roll the dice today. It seems weird to play a dark side strategy, but try and roll the dice good, but I need to practice. My dice throwing is ass. I need to practice. If I end up knocking myself off all day today, then so be it. Whatever. Here we go. I'm going to move. I think if I forgot where the money looks best in the rack over here. I'm going to slide it like this. And I'm going to go with, what color chips you want to play with? Doesn't matter what color chips we play with. Let's play with, I'm going to play with all white chips today because why not? We're going to go with 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll go with 25. We'll go to 30. Let's go to 35 units. 35 units, okay? I'm doing white chips because everything we're doing today is going to be a single unit payout. Okay, I'm not going to do VIGs. We don't care about the VIGs here in my casino. But let me get this set up in the rack for you. And I'll show you why I'm using whites. I think whites are good when you're playing with even money bets like we're going to do today. White chips take the dollars out of it. A lot of people say, give me a low roller strategy or give me a high roller strategy. Well, if you're playing with whites, it doesn't matter. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to play with white chips. I will mark ATS numbers just because it's fun. And you'll see what I mean here when I roll this out. We're going to go with a 1 unit don't pass. We're going to go with 2 units each on the 4 and the 10 as lay bets. Okay, they're going to be lay all the time. They're never going to be turned off. I'm going to put the lay lamber up here so we know that that's a direct lay bet. Okay, I'm not going to pay VIG. Don't worry about the VIGs today. The nice thing about this is the 4 and 10, when I have 2 units on each of them, when the 7 comes, they combine to pay 2 units, right? That's why I can use white chips. If they're reds, if they're greens, if they're blacks, nobody cares. The only thing is if you're at the red chip level, your minimum bet here is going to be $20 or $40 rather, okay? So you can't go out here for less than 20 and 40 at that low level, but 25 and 50, 50 and 100, 100 and 200, whatever it is, it's 2 to 1. And these just pay what one of them is. It's nice and easy to do the math here. So white chips matter, right? White chips matter. You can do, like I said, whatever level you want to play at, it's good to practice this way so we don't get bogged down with dollars, okay? The second thing I want to say is this. My goal is 5 chips. My goal is 5 units, right? I started here with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There's always 5 units at the base level. It's 5 units at play, right? if I ever get in my bankroll, I'll never have less than 5 units at. I'm always gonna have at worst 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If my bankroll ever gets to where it started, if I ever have 35 in here again, I know I'm at goal. My goal is 5 units. If I ever work my stack back to where it started, I know that we met our goal. It's nice and easy, the math, right? Here's 35 units. If I was at the casino and playing this, I would want to have 100 units. I'd want to have 100 units. So if I'm playing with quarters, I want $2,500. If I'm playing with blacks, I want 10K, okay? 100 times 1 unit is what you want to play this thing to really give yourself a good shot at it. Make sense? Here we go. Puck's gonna be off. Let me just go ahead and set it back up here. I'm gonna roll, like I said, I'm gonna roll like I care. I'm gonna try. If I snipe myself, it's gonna be okay, but I want the practice today. I might as well get the practice dialed in. So here's my first shot out the gate is gonna be a 5-5 hard 10. Now, we come out of the gate with a hard 10. That's not great. We're gonna lose 2 units, okay? Right, and how perfect is it that I come out here and burn myself right away? So the hard 10 would go to 3 units on the lay, and we'll add 1 to the 4. So they're both being laid for 3 units. Now, because the point was a 10, I'm gonna put this down here on the don't, so we avoid the vig. The move is move that down here. So now I still got a flat bet of 1 unit. I still have 3 units in lay on the 4 and 10. So the 7 here is gonna be our best friend. We don't get the extra juice. One thing I like about the strategy is when the point's not a 4 or 10, you get paid flat plus on the lays. The 4 or 10 sort of steals some of the thunder from that. It is what it is, right? So let's get the 5-5 marked. Here we go. We start out in the hole on roll 1. We start out with an ugly sauce right out of the gate. So here we go. Let's see if we can't get ourselves 7'd out quickly enough. There's an 8. A 6-2-8, and again, what I care about here is how I'm rolling. So it's a dual purpose day to day. There's the 8. Let's mark up the ATS too. We'll get the 8 and the 10. And again, hopefully, it's kind of a thing, right? I'd like to roll good because I want to roll good, but I'd like to also hammer the 7s here and show this thing winning. And there's a 3-1-4, so we've knocked ourselves off the other side, okay? This lay goes away. So that comes back out to 100. And we're gonna add 1 down here. So now we're gonna be at $100 down there. So we have $100 on both of these. We're gonna level those up as we lose and work ourselves back, hopefully to 50 bucks coming back. Let's see if we can do this without burning our stack here and see what happens. All right, there's a 3 on the wall. There's a 4 in the front. That's a 3-4 or a 4-3, or I'm not sure what you call the 4-3-7. There's a name for it. 4-3-7, the ATS goes bye-bye, okay? In here, we have 100 here and 100 here. Together, those lay bets, or 4 units, pay 4 units. And the flat bet, of course, pays 1-to-1. Now what happens? We're gonna reduce the lay bets down by a unit. So they go to 75. That becomes an actual lay again. All this comes back to the rack. Because we had lost earlier, right? We're still at 75 in here. This one goes pressed up, okay? Now I could take this one and say, well, I'm gonna press it up because I'm parlaying. I'm actually still chasing the 2 times getting whacked. But look at our rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still a little light. We gotta work through it. That's gonna be at 7. Let's come back out again. Again, the come out 7 here, my best friend. We love the come out 7 because we win in this strategy on the come out 7. Not that it's hedging the don't pass, but it definitely helps out. There's Greg's nemesis. Greg from 555 Craps hates this, 6-6. Why? When you're playing the straight don't, that's a wasted roll, right? It's so hard to beat the 7 once, and the 12 feels like, oh, it's good, we tied, right? But in all actuality, you tied, but that steals a chance for you to get the advantage that you're looking for. And there's another one, good gravy. This is gonna be one of those days, Waylon, I'm sorry, where I've got the magic in me right here. I got the magic in me. There's another 10. We're gonna lose 75 bucks or 3 units. We're gonna go to 4, and I'm gonna make it a direct lay, or a lay on the point. I'll bump up my 4, and we're gonna have to work hard here to make money today, it looks like. Today, we gotta work hard. That's gonna be an interesting day, it looks like, from my side of things. Here we go. There's a 1, 2, 3, ace deuce. Doesn't matter, we're not worrying about that while the point's on. We're not playing anything else, we're just rolling it up. Here we go. And again, I'm really looking at my toss today. I'm not worried about much else there mechanically. There's the 4, 3, 7. So there's the 4, 3. And again, $100 or 4 units pays 4 units. Okay. We're going to regress them both to 3 units. I'll move this back where it belongs. And the flat don't gets paid 2 units. Okay. We're still at 75. I'm going to leave that at 2 units. Right. We're still laddered up, in other words. So one more hit, they can all come back down again. And I'll reset my rack to where we belong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 30 units plus what's out here. So once I get this to 35 units, we know that we hit our goal. Here we go. Coming back out, puck will be off. Let's see if the Reaper can do its job. Can the Grim Reaper do its, oh, that was a terrible throw, but look at that, a 5, 3, 7. Here's the come out 7. I'm glad we got one finally, right? It's good to see how this thing works. A 5, 2, 7. What happens on the 5, 2, 7 is you're gonna lose $50 on your don't pass, but you've got 3 units up here, right? The 3 units on each pays 3 units in total, right? You have $150 in lays that pay $75. So we won. What happens is this, these can come back down to base. The don't pass can go back to base. We're back at 2 units and 1. We've laddered up twice and laddered down twice. Back to my rack we go, and my rack is 1 unit shy of my starting bankroll, right? I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 4 units plus 5 out here. We need another win to get to our goal, okay? Here we go. Another come out 7 here gets it done. Otherwise, we have to just, play it out. Let's get a point that's not, there we go. We got a point that's not a 4 or 10 finally, which is good. And this is a good spot to be in. It's a 4, 1, 5. Good spot to be in here because the 7's working for us for 3 separate bets. We 7 out here, right? You win here, here, and here. There's no roll that I can do that takes all my money, right? We can lose one of the 3 bets at any one time. I cannot lose all my cash. So my favorite part about multiple don'ts is that you have a lot of good action out there on the best number for you, and no one roll can bankrupt you. One roll can make you a lot of money, but no one roll can bankrupt you here. And I think that's the key to this thing. There's a 6, 2, 8. That's an 8, easy 8. There we go. 8 came easy. Nobody cares. Here we go. There's a hard 6. Now what I'm doing, by the way, with the toss, let me mark that in there, hard 6, 3, 3. I'm not making any set. I made this comment yesterday that I don't think in the chopper toss, at least the way that I'm in my current experience with it, that my set means a hill of beans. If I set it here with the ones on top, it gives me information, but really what I'm doing is whatever they come out at, I'm just stacking them and throwing them as they come. I'm not making any sets. I'm just tossing, get my mechanics down. I'm not really worried about the sets right now. I'm just throwing them to get a good throw in. So here we go. Point of 5. There's another 5, 1, 6. That's the mixer. Like and subscribe. Is that what I have to say? The 5, 1 mixer. Like and subscribe. I don't know what the, I have to get better at the fun stuff. Here we go. Nice throw, John. 6, 4, 10. So we're gonna get knocked off on one of them. That's okay. 6, 4, 10. I actually kind of like it when we get beat a little bit. So we lose 2 units here. We come back out with another 3, and then we add 1 to the 4. So these are going to be going up in lockstep. Whatever you do to one, you do to the other one. I can't add anything down here unless I go odds. I'm not going to drop odds as a way of laddering up. I'm going to ladder up these 2, but not that one. Waylon, I haven't talked to you about this, but I think you could do that. If you wanted to get a ladder in here, I could drop a unit out here or 2 and ladder myself up. I'm just not going to do it today, but I think that's a way to grab it. But we're just going to not. Here we go. There's a yo, doesn't matter, nobody's coming out. So it's a yo, we're not in the come, we're not coming out. 6, 5. And here we go. Aces. And I have not been marking the ATS. You know what's funny? When I'm dark side playing, I just never think about this over here. So I guess I could go back and look, and let's get it marked and see how I'm rolling. We have, after that 7, we had a 5, we had an 8, we had 2 6s, which don't matter, an 11, and now the aces. So there's our ATS. I'll keep it rolling here as we go. There was the aces. Another 6, 3 3 hard 6. 6 the hard way. Bam, there it is. No consequence. Let's go. Not a good throw. It's a 5 3 8. There's the 3 over there. There's the 5 over here. 5 3 8. It doesn't matter. We already had it marked. We're not on it. We just need a big red here. Excuse me, there's a 4, 3 1 4. So the longer this roll goes, the worse it gets, it seems like, right? 3 1 4. We're going to lose 3 units here, which means we go back out for 4 on the 4, add 1 to our 10. So now we're at 4 units each on these lays. Let's mark the 4 on the ATS. Let's go. We were 1 unit away, and now we're deep into our bankroll again, right? That's how it goes for me sometimes. There's a 6 4 10. Oh no. Waylon's best friend, 6 4 10. A 6 and a 4. We're going to lose 4 units. We're going to have to come out here heavy duty with 5 units on that 10, 1 unit on that 4. So we're at 125 or 5 units each. Let's mark that up. Do we have the bankroll to survive this ugliness right here? Let's find out. Can I make 35 units work? How often do we say you're 1 unit away from your goal and you still keep playing and you go, oh crap, here it goes. We got our 7. We knew we were going to get a 7 at some point. The 7 always shows up. 4 3 7. She always comes to play that 7. No getting around it. Every shooter 7's out. That's why dark side strategies always end up working in the end. Here we are with 5 units. So we're going to take 5 units from these. We're going to regress them both back by 1 unit. So now there's 4 units on the 4 and 10. We get paid 1 unit on the flat bet down there. I'm going to ladder that up because we're still in loss mode. We're going to put in our rack 1 unit back there. 5 units back. We're still playing from behind. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of 5. We need 6 stacks of 5 or 7 stacks of 5. So we're a little light. It will come back to play. I promise you. There's a 7. I can't say I promise you. It should come back and play nicely. Here we go. There's a 3 1 4. My God, Waylon, I'm telling you, man, if you're watching me, I'm sorry. 3 1 4. Live craps is live craps. We're going to lose 4 units here on the come out. So we're going to come out with a 5 unit lay down there and add 1 up here. So again, it makes the numbers even out. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just gotta get ourselves some more of those big reds. Aces. Don't matter. There they are. Here we go. 4 2 6. The lumber. The 2x4. There it is. Let's mark that up as well. There's a 9, a 6, and a 3. That's a 9. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a little ugly. There's an 8, 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8 easy. We're rocking the ATS numbers here. I'm not hitting those 7s though today, am I? Maybe I am a dice controller. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting good at this. Who knows? 6 5 yo. There's a yo, a 6 and a 5. Or maybe it's just the live action curse that I have, right? Where I can break whatever strategy I'm playing when I throw it live. Oh no. Oh no. 3 1 4. Everything goes bye-bye. 3, 1, 4. So we're going to lose a lot. We're going to lose a 5-unit lay and our 2-unit don't. That's a real bummer. We're going to have to go out here with a 6-unit lay. We may not be able to do this. There's 6 units on each of those. 3 units down here on the don't. We're going to keep laddering ourselves up. We're still playing on the same shooter. The ATS is still active. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go. 8. Finally, we get a point that's not a 4 or 10. It's hard. We've only had, I think, all the shots we had the point of 10 twice, 4 once at least, and just the 5. Yeah, I think we're, yeah, we've been getting sniped here pretty good. Oh, good Lord. Are you kidding me? We're going to be out of money. 5-5, heart 10, 5-5, heart 10. We're going to lose 6 units. I don't know if I have enough to get out here. We're going to have to go out with 7. 7 units there and make this look like 7 units here. We have 2 units. We burned 33 units trying to win 1 freaking chip. Can you believe that? Oh my God. Here we go. And we're going to mark the 10. The ATS may save us, actually. The ATS may be the thing that saves this whole session. Here we go. There's a 9, 6 and a 3. That's a 9. Really need some help here from Big Red if we can get it. Come on now. Come on, Big Red. Do your thing. Do your thing, baby. 5, 3, 8. That was a terrible throw. 5, 3, 8. Come on. 2, 1, 3. That's good though. Look at the ATS, the 2, 1, 3. We need a 5 to hit the small and the 12 to hit the tall. There's the 2, 1, 3, by the way. Figures, right? I'm playing dark side. I'm going to hit the freaking ATS for $2,000 and make that be the way we win. There's a 5, 4, 9. 5 and a 4. There it is, 5, 4, 9. All right, here we go. 4, 1, 5. There's the small. Right, we didn't bet it obviously, but there's the 4, 1, 5. So we do hit the small in this roll, 4, 1, 5. Wow. Unbelievable. Just literally unbelievable. Woo! 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10 on the end. We lose all of this. I can't even go out. I have enough to go out for 2. So what I have to do here is actually reduce this to match. We'll go 4 and 4 and take a unit back. I want to keep these 2 at the same level. We're going to have to fight from actually really behind here. I don't know if I can make it now. Don't know if I can make this happen. Good gravy. Good gravy. There she is, 4, 3, 7. 1 roll, too late, 4, 3, 7. So let's see what happens here. 4, 3, 7. How do we recover from this? Well, your 3 on the don't right down there. These are going to get paid 4 up top. Okay, they will regress. Actually, they can't regress. They were at 6. They actually need to be at 5 because I took a unit away. I actually have to press those things up and press the don't up to 4 units to stay with the ladder. So we're going to be with 1 set of 5 units down here. Pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Wow, almost hit the full ATS. Trying to get a damn 7. Trying to get a 7 and we can't get our 7. Wow, 4s and 10s all day. Yeah, if I'm playing any other strategy, we're doing good, right? But that's okay. We're going to be undeterred. We're going to totally just sit here and play this thing out. And there it is. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. New point coming out. Let's do it. New point coming out. Let me get my ugly rolling back in. We're going to hopefully see. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go to the reds. I'm gonna change dice. We're gonna go to the red dice right there. Maybe the red dice have got some more reds in them. Let's find out. What the hell? 5, 3, 8. Our new point's gonna be an 8. I saw in chat, I think I got the point wrong last time. It didn't matter, I don't think. I think we still got our 7. 5, 3, 8. Let's go. Fat Debbie, come on now. Nope, 6, 5, yo. 6 and a 5. That'll be here. Let's bring it up so you can see it. 6, 5, yo. Here we go. 5, 2, 7. Good. The 7 shows up. That's great news for us. 5, 2, 7. Let's see how the fight comes back. We have 4 units on the don't pass. That'll pay 4 units, and we're going to regress it back by 1. We're going to ladder back down with that one. Up here, we've got 5 units. So that will pay, between the 2 lay bets, they both pay the same. That's going to pay 5 units up top. And we will ladder them both down by 1 unit. Now they're both at 4. The don't pass is at 3. And this stack comes back to the rack. Let's get those out of there. And how does our rack look now? Are we starting to recover a little bit? Sure, we were down to 1 chip, right? We're back up to 17 in the rack. Half our money's back, right? Once we finish the ladder going south, we're gonna end up being all right. If we can complete the whole thing. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go, coming out. The puck should be off. It's not, but it should be off. There's a 3-1-4, of course. Of course, 3-1-4. New point's gonna be a 4. We're gonna lose 4 units. So I'm gonna lay 5 on the point and increase my 10 to 5 units. Okay, let's go ahead and beat the 4. Let's beat that 4. I know we can do it. Here we go. 6, 1, 7. Yeah, baby. There she is, little Debbie. So what happens? The lay bets are both at 5 units. I'll spread the 10 out. They're both at 5 units. I'm gonna pay 5 units in the middle and take the lay bets back. We're gonna make them both look like 4 units and put them back, okay? The flat bet down there gets paid 3 and regresses back down. So that's down at 2 units. These are back to 4 units. Let's go back and reset in the rack and see how close we're getting to recovery. We're not gonna be quite there yet, of course, but we have, we're on our way. We're on our way back to health. There's 3 stacks. There's 4 stacks. Working on our 5th stack. So we're, again, 4 stacks out of the 7 that we need. We're gonna have to, we have work to do. We have work to do. There's the 617. All right, here we go. Give me a come out 7. There we go. Come out 7, a 4-3. That's what I wanted to see. A 4-3-7. Great. That helps a lot. We're gonna get paid 2 units on our don't pass. These up here are gonna get paid a total of 4 units. And they're gonna regress down to 3. Don't pass regresses down to 1. We're basically at starting point here. We're close to it. And in the rack, we have fought back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 30 out of the 35 units that we started with. Look at that. We fought all the way back. Another win out here. We're going to basically have it. We're going to basically have it. Let's go. Give me something other than a 4 or 10 as a point, and I'll be a happy little boy here. There's a 5-6 yo, of course, 6-5 yo on the come out. So again, my dice are going to make me work today. I didn't want to work. We're going to ladder that. We're going to ladder these 2 on that loss. Come on now. Look at the naturals, right? That last little bit of run, 7, 8, and then 11, 7, and then 7, 7, 11, right? Look at the string that we're in right here. For those of you who say trends don't work, the trends totally work. There's a 2-1-3, 2-1-3. That's a good one. That's a great come out winner. We're going to get paid 2 down in here, which means I can reduce this down by a unit back to base. And I can reduce these 2 also back down a unit. They're at 3, that's at 1, okay? My instinct is to stack that win and get it on there. My rack right now, I'm 3 units away from being back to where we need to be here in the rack. We just need to get a quick win and we're gonna be A-okay, as they say. 4-2-6, 4-2-6, that's gonna be our point. We're gonna fight the 6 here on this next run, but again, no one number can take all my money, right? One number can pay me all the money. Let's go, let's get it, let's get it. Bam, 5-2-7, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna get it, 5-2-7, love it, love it. We're gonna get paid 2 units down there on the don't, bring it back to 1. We're gonna get paid for 3 units on each of the lays. We're gonna get paid 3 units and they can go back to base. Now we're at our original starting base. We've laddered all the way up to 6 units, laddered all the way back down to base. Let's look at the rack. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's our starting bankroll, folks, right there. Starting bankroll was 35 units. I've got 5 units in profit, and I've got 5 units on the felt, which means I just won 10 units. We worked it, we were down to 1 freaking unit, right? The 7, as Greg from 555 will tell you, always wins. Andre never loses. We had to stretch this bankroll to the max. I literally cut my lay bets in half to make this thing work, and it worked because the 7 is always going to come, always going to come. Now, would I rather play this with 100 units? Like I said, this to me, you need 100 units, not 35 units. I picked 35 because that's all the white chips I got, right? 100 units, I wouldn't have sweated at all. I would not have cared had I been down 35 units because we know we're going to battle back. Look at that. We made, if we're playing for hundreds, right? That's $1,000 right there if we're playing for $100, right? If we're playing at the quarter level, right? That's $500, or that's $250, right? That's a great little win right there. I love this. This strategy to me, like I said, we sweated for a second there. I love it. Now, if you're playing extra aggressive and you look at these two as you're going to ladder the lay bets only, and you're going to parlay press the don't, the rhythm of this strategy changes in that respect, right? If I do it like that, which is what I'm going to do, see if I have time here to roll out just a couple of times. I do. I got a couple minutes. Let me roll that out that way. Same 35 units. We're going to still go ladder on the 4 and 10. I'm going to parlay press wins down there. I'm going to ladder only on these. We're going to play these as two separate gambits, right? The ladder here, the aggressive pressing on the don't down there, and let's see if we can play it out that way and treat these two things as separates. Let's get our puck off. Let's come on out, and we'll let them still play together, but hopefully accelerate how fast we can get to 5 wins. There's a 3-2-5. So 3-2-5, first point of the second session. 3-2-5. There she is. Let's get it. Let's hit it and quit it, right? 6-1-7. So we get the 7 quicker here, which is good. We start out with a good one. You get paid on the 2 lay bets, 2 units. On the flat bet, get paid 1 unit. So the lay bets just gets racked up. I'm going to stack this. We're going to go ahead and do the parlay press system down here. So the first one gets you to 2 units. If we win that parlay, we stay at 2 units, and we'll start building as we go. Let's see if it works out. 4-1-5. 4-1, that's a 5. 4 and a 1. There they are. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. 4-2-6. I thought that was a 7. I thought I saw that 5 sticking up there. 4-2-6. 4-2-6. Nobody cares. We just want big red. We want big red. 4-1, or 3-1-4 rather, 3-1-4. So we're going to lose on the 4, 3-1. It's okay. You know the drill. We're going to go ahead and ladder the 4 to 3 units. We're going to ladder the 10 to 3 units and let those two, again, play an independent game from the don't pass down there at the bottom. Here we go. How about some Karen action? Nope, we got 6-2-8. 6-2-8. I saw that 2 landing. I thought we had a shot at it. Here we go. Come on. Oof, oof. We're going to do this again, aren't we? 6-4-10. And again, I said this earlier, it sucks to lose these things, right? But no one roll takes all your dough. There's 4, that's fine. We'll ladder them up. You're gonna get picked off independently here and there, but never everywhere. So, did I mark the 10? I did. There's a 1, oh no, it's a hard 4. That's a bummer. Hard 4, 2-2. We're gonna have to fight just like last time, right? These are gonna go to 5 units. Can we make it or not? I don't know. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh my God, it's a hard 10. It's a hard 10. It's the 10 the hard way. 5-5, back to back. Look at that. 4-8, 10-4, 10. 10 goes away. Now it's at 6 units. The 4 is at 6 units. Here we go. 617. All right, there's the 7. Cool. So let's talk about what we're going to do with these bets, right? We have 6 units here. That's going to pay, of course, 6 units between the two of them. That's great. They get laddered back down. They're going to be laddering on their own steam. I'll put those back in the rack. All right. Then down here, the Parlay Press pays 2. Now, the Parlay Press, we started at 1. We won. We pressed it up. Now our new level bet is 2. We stay at 2 here, and we're going to try and make that thing be our new hammer, okay? 617, let's mark that 7. Let's come on out. Now, if we lose that bet, we go back to base on that one, but if we keep winning on it, we're going to keep on moving it up. 628. 628 right there. 6 and a 2. I'll play this till the next 7. And then I got to get to work. It's getting a little bit late. Again, if you got questions or comments, drop them in the chat with a PC in front so I can see them and I can address those at the end of the show here. So there's a 213. Again, we don't care about the 3. I've been forgetting the ATS. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited about getting 7s. I'm so excited about getting my 7s. There's a aces. Aces in both places. Nobody cares. But if you're a field player, whoop, that's not a 4, that should be aces. If you're a field player, you're loving what you're seeing here, right? You're loving the back-to-backs, that should be a aces. There we go. All right. What do we have here? Oh, 527, Karen. Karen, come to party. 527. All right, so here we go. We're going to win 5 on the lay bets up here, and they will both regress themselves down as they do. The flat bet down there at level 2 is going to get paid 2, and we parlay it up, right? That's the parlay press. We're going to be super aggressive down there on that. Don't let that thing have its own little strategy going. So we're at 4 units here. We're at 4 units here. Again, laddering here, not laddering here. That's going to be the aggressive play. This is the ladder chase play. So going at it from 2 different levels here. If we get a 7 on the come out, we're going to effectively tie, which takes the come out 7 power away. However, come out anything else and we get the 7, that parlay down there does work for us, right? There's the midnight. Yeah, stupid midnight. 6-6. Sorry if Greg is watching. That's twice we did that down there. Give me a 3. All right, well, 5-4-9. That'll be fine. 5-4-9 is good. We'll take the 9. 5 and a 4. Let's get our 7. Get out of Dodge here, shall we? 4-2-6. The lumber, 4-2-6. There they are. Hard 4. This might take me a hot minute to get back where I want to be. Hard 4, so we're going to lose 4 units. We're going to go up for 5. We're going to make the 10 match. 2-2, hard 4. Let's go. Let's go. 6-2-8 doesn't help me. I want that big red right now. This is a great time for it. Great time for it. Not that. 2-1-3. I wanted that 3 later on, or earlier on the come out would have been nice, but whatevs. Here we go. Give it to me. Nope. Another 5-3-8. 5-3-8. Come on. Show yourself. Show yourself. No, not that. Come on. 6-4-10. I have to get to work, and I'm rolling too long. There's a 5-unit loss on the 10. We're going to have to play hard again. There's a 6 unit. 6 unit 10, 6 unit 4. They both got laddered up. Man, come on. Oh my God, 3-1-4. We're going to go bankrupt here twice. Are we going to do this twice, really? Really? 6 units lost on the 4. Wow. 5. We have to go out for 7. Good Lord. And a 7 there. So here we go, back down to 0 again. This strategy is today making me work way too hard. I don't like working this hard. Look at that string of 4s and 10s in the last like 20 rolls in the roll tracker. There's the 7. Look at that string though. We've had, I don't know how many, Can we count them real quick? We had, from the 7 on the right, we had 4, 10, 4, 10, 4, 10, 4. So there's 7 4s and 10s in the last 15 rolls. That's kind of insane. But we're gonna get paid 4 units down there on the don't. We're gonna get paid up here 7 units for those 2 lay bets. They will come down a unit each. The don't pass gets regressed to 3 units because it was power press, right? We parlayed that win, got ourselves up to 4, back down to 3. So if we win again, we'll go parlay there, but I gotta get to work. So I'm gonna have to kind of cut this video short here, but there's, the rack goes to, there's 4 stacks out of the 6 or the 7 that we need. I'm gonna take the money off the table, put it back in the rack and see how close we were to being even again. But I do have to get to work. There's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're actually dead even, right? The next win would have put us into profit, okay? We were dead even down there. We were fine. Sebastian, this is comical. It's ridiculous what I do on these morning shows, isn't it, guys? But you know what? Ultimately, it's a good thing. Ultimately, it's good to get my butt kicked, right? It's good to see that these things aren't magic. They win, but there's no magic behind it. You got to have, the dice have got to help you out a little bit here. And again, given the disaster that you just saw, right? Out of all those rolls there, all those 7 4s and 10s out of the last 15 rolls. If you look at my chart, look at this chart. There's my 4s, right? We should have had 5 4s, right? We got 9 4s. We should have had 5 10s. We got 10 10s. The 4s and 10s double outpaced what they should have done. And the 7s actually were less. We expected 11 and we got 12. We got 1 extra 7. We still made money and broke even on roll 2. And I guarantee you, I'd have made money in a few rolls. That's stout. So got to give credit to Waylon on this one. I think this strategy is awesome. I like it with the parlay on the flat bet better than laddering the flat bet. I think that's a better play. It'll accelerate you a little quicker by getting that parlay down there. But I think it's great. It's resilient. I wouldn't do it with 35 units. I would do it with 100 units versus my relative base to make it work. So it's a big bankroll strategy, but it is resilient as all hell. I think it's